Hey there. How are you all doing tonight? This is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot, and this is the evening edition of Tarot at 12. We do this once a week in the evening, so that way that people who aren't available at the regular 12 o'clock time can still have a chance. Oh, great. I see people are already here. Hello, Zara and Night Reader Tarot. Hello. Mary, hello. I've seen you quite a bit tonight, Mary, huh? We have the same taste, so I think we are in good company, right? Alrighty. So I got some exciting things in my at my doorstep, I mean. I got dun dun the Light Seers Tarot. Oh yeah. I think I'm the last person on this earth to get this. I'm so excited. We're going to use it. We're going to read with it. Hi, Natalia. Welcome. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. You're so supportive. Thank you. All right. And hi, Carrie. How are you? I saw you today. So welcome. Feeling sleepy. Well, you know, I'm so sorry. Me too. It's only 7:30 p.m. here, and I'm already ready for bed. So, Zara, yeah, isn't this a great deck? The Light Seers, you know, and it's all borderless, which I love. It's just got so many cool images. I see they're all upside down and stuff, but just beautiful. You know, I'd seen other people using it, and I'm like, it's nice, whatever. And then the more I looked at it, though, the more I was like, I need that. Yes, I do. Alrighty, so let me do this. I need to turn the volume or the volume off on my phone because I didn't realize I didn't have it off. And let's do some readings. Okay, so we're gonna do readings. These are free. And if you'd like to donate, you do take priority. That way you would be guaranteed a reading and bumped up in the line. But you are welcome, all of you. I would love to read for you. So please go ahead and drop questions into the chat. The Night Reader Tarot is my moderator, and he does a great job. So you can kind of direct things. And lastly, just so you know, when I'm reading the cards, I'm reading the cards. I'm very focused. So I oftentimes am not looking at the chat until after I'm done. So please don't take offense if I do not say hello or, the proper greeting when you come in. I do look it over later, but that's what Night Reader is helping me so much with. So thank you again, Night Reader. You guys all check out his channel if you haven't. Okay, so it looks like we've got a question. Natalia would like to know, what is my future life partner going to be like? So let's find out. We're going to use the new Light Seers Tarot. And Natalia, you need to know this. This is my very first reading with this brand new deck. So congratulations. Okay, so what is your future life partner going to be like? So let's find out. Let's see. All right. You know what? I'm going to knock those over. I know myself. I got to put them over here. All right. So what's my future life partner going to be like? I think your future life partner is going to be a lot of fun. I think a lot of adventure. Future life partner. First, I want to point out to you here, the 10 of Cups here at the end of the spread. That's like happy, everything's great. 10 is the last in the suit of cups. So 10s typically represent completion and end of a cycle, achievement. So look at this. So I can tell you, excuse me, that, you know, what he's going to be like is going to definitely make you happy. You're going to have, that's going to be wonderful. I see a lot of adventure, like I said. There's going to be time, though, that sometimes I think this is going to be a little much for you. I think that, you know, it's not going to be an awful, horrible deal breaker type of thing, of course. but I think it's going to be sometimes tiresome. I think that your future life partner is going to be very adventurous. I see that, this here we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is typically like somebody who is very good in business, can multitask, very stable, gets along well with others. And I believe, the personality of the person you are going to be with is somebody who's well-liked, somebody who's got it all together. I'm getting that really strongly. Here we have the Ten of Swords. This is the depletion I was talking about. I think, again, it's not a deal breaker, not a life-shattering or earth-shattering thing, but I think it's just going to be, you're waiting for maybe some quiet time, or you're waiting to just not be on the go. Here we have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, the swords is the suit of communication, thought, and ideas. And I think that your life partner is just going to be having so many ideas and just really like you can't get enough almost. So that's where I'm getting, I think it's going to be somebody who's very adventurous, kind of always on the go. But I ultimately think you are going to be very happy with this person and his personality. So it's looking good. Looking good, Natalia. And thank you for being my first Light Seers deck reading. Very exciting. Hey, Ms. Wheats, how are you? All right, so let me do another reading here. Let's get another question and see what we've got. All right, so it looks like Zara. Zara, how can I heal my migraines? Let's see. You know what? My daughter has chronic migraines. She's 25 now, but when she was like 9, she was having headaches so much that I took her to the doctor, and they did an MRI, a CAT scan. They had me thinking this poor little girl was going to have a brain tumor and all this. Turns out it was just chronic migraines, and she's learned to deal with them, but she's done quite a few things. If you're looking into kind of like a spiritual way to try to kind of help, if you're into crystals, there are several that help with headaches, but one in particular, interestingly enough, I just got this one today with my Amazon order. This is selenite. Selenite is a cleanser. It cleanses everything. It opens up your spirituality. It protects you. So look into some selenite. Another one you might want to look into if you're going that route is some amber. Now, again, this is just, the stones and their meanings and their properties, things like that. So, of course, doctor's orders are important. So don't forget that. Okay, so how can you heal your migraines? We're going to use Tarot in Wonderland because that's the kind of world you're in when you have migraines. My heart goes out to you, hon. Okay, so how can you heal your migraines? Okay. Well, I'm wondering if there is some kind of therapy that you have not tried yet, that you're aware of, but you perhaps haven't given it a go. What the cards are looking to me like is that there is something that is new that I'm getting the feeling though that you have heard of this, and if not, it's going to be coming up. But it's something that, you've probably tried a bunch of things. You're tired of trying new things. You just want things to work. That's what this card is saying here. The Three of Pentacles, working hard on things, paying attention to detail, finding out what to do next. I mean, look at the rabbit. He's sitting here looking at the plans for her to work in this tree, and he's giving advice. I think you've had a lot of things that you have either tried or that you've just researched to try. But I think there's one that you either have not given a chance to, or you perhaps are just about to learn about. Because here we have the Knight. The Knight is someone who is typically an action guy, rushing in. But this Knight of Pentacles, look at him. He's on a donkey. He's going slow. He's still moving, but he's going slow. So the work, the slow moving, combined with this first card here, which is an Ace, which is a new beginning, that's where I'm thinking there is a new procedure, a new kind of medication, maybe something that you haven't tried that is going to helpfully work. Here we have the strength card, and that's exactly what you are. You are strong. You are to persevere with migraines. I give you so much credit. I know it's awful because of my daughter. I know. And I've had a handful myself. Being strong, not only for your physical things, but being strong to try something new and to follow that program through. It's easy to give up after, you're not seeing results maybe right away, but this is saying you're going to need to stick to it, stay strong, might be a little slow, but you need to keep trying new things. Okay? All right, Zara, I hope that you get some relief. That is awful. Yeah, and if you're into crystals or if you just want to give them a try, I mean, obviously don't go spend a ton of money, but give them a try. They might do some good. Okay, so I want to try to, we're trying on a new system here, and I think it's working really well. So let's go back up. Where was I? There we are. And let's get our next question. Okay. Carrie would like to know, what does Kay, the Taurus, feel about me, the Virgo? So let's just find out. I'm going to use, this is my newest deck before I just got this one. This is the Arcanum. Awesome deck. Very cool images. All right. This one was gifted to me. The Light Seers that I got today, I gifted to myself. So how do you like that? I got a new deck for the show. All right, so what does Kay feel about you? Taurus and Virgo. Okay. All right, Carrie, let's find out what Kay is feeling. Okay. What is Kay feeling? Kay is a Taurus. Okay. Whoa, we got the Ace of Wands, or Cups. Oh, these are great. All right. All right. All righty. There is, these are definitely good. Obviously, Ace of Cups is the one I got excited about. That is a new beginning. Cups is love and emotion. So what more of a cool card could you get for that? But let's put it all together because the cards are often affected by the ones around it. So let's start here on the left. We've got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, that's somebody who's been working hard and protective of what they've done, feeling a little overburdened and tired and exhausted, but proud of their work and kind of defending it from other people. So how does that play into your question? I'm wondering if Kay is kind of protective, meaning has Kay come out of a breakup recently, or is Kay on the edge of, something like that happening? I feel like he's guarded. That's probably the better word, guarded. Because here we have the Ace of Cups, which is the new beginning, the new love. And this here, this is the World. This is the ending of a cycle, the completion of the whole, making a whole circle. So it's having it all, having the world. So I'm feeling like these two, and notice all the blue and the white here. I'm feeling real warmth here. I'm thinking, that there are definitely some warm feelings about you. I'm thinking that Kay is defensive over something. He's protective over, he or she is protective over something. And I'm getting the feeling that there was a breakup. And I'll tell you why. We've got death here at the end. Death is the end of a cycle, something that was near and dear, something that might have been painful, but it's a new chapter. It's the beginning of a new chapter. So I'm wondering if there is some stuff that he or she is dealing with to be ready for this new love. But I definitely think there are very warm feelings coming your way from Kay. But I think something is going to change, or something's in the process of changing. Yeah, because they're bookended. Look at that. So yeah, I think Kay is thinking good things. Well, good. I hope that helped, and I hope you have some good news. I'm assuming you're wanting good news and good feelings. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you all for being here. Anastasia, hello. Let's see. Lily, how are you? Let me see. Where did that go? There is no list. Okay, here we are. All right, Lily would like to know, please tell me about my future husband. So let's use, you know what I'm going to use because it is really super cool. We're going to use today's Journey Tarot. This one's very cool. It did have awesome borders, but I chopped them all out. Really cool modern take on things. So let's take a look. Lily wants to know about her future husband. So let's do that. Whoops, I twisted my, there we go. Okay, reshuffling. Hello, Magic Intuition. Hello, Sinead. Hello. All right, so tell me about my future husband. We want to know, what is Lily's future husband going to be like? These are really cool cards, but they really are thick and they really stick together. Very strange, but I like them anyway. Okay. Your future husband. Okay. Future husband. All right. Well, I think your future husband is going to have a tendency to have a lot to do, potentially making you feel a little left out. Now, I don't know if that would mean, work or perhaps with friends, things like that. I'm not sure, but I do think that might be something to keep in mind, that there might need to be a little bit of a balance struck about, so that you're not feeling left out. That's what I'm thinking here. The Three of Air is the Three of Swords, and that is near the end, which to me tells me that's kind of just a something that's an underlying thing that's there, but it's not something that's going to cause any huge problems. But I do think that it's something that's going to need to be addressed at some point. Here in the beginning, we have the Ten of Swords. It's Ten of Air in this deck, but it's a similar kind of thing. It's the feeling of depletion. I mean, in this card in particular, they've been working here. Things are kind of abandoned, knocked over. There's grass growing. That's where I'm thinking that you need to be sure that you're getting the attention or that the attention at home is there too. Now, this is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, he is just going to jump in. He's brave. He is excited. He is gregarious. He has friends. This is somebody who's really got a high-spirited personality, which might explain why some of this balance needs to be struck with the attention, time, so forth. Here we have intervention. This is the Tower. This is a change. But look at this card. Look at how it ties into what I said. The change happens, but the family's walking away together. The change. So I'm thinking that your future husband is going to be, just a really great personality. I mean, everybody's going to love him. Everything's going to be great. He's going to really want to go out there and do things. I don't see any work cards, but I am assuming that this would imply he's also a good worker. But the little bit of advice from the tarot is watch to make sure that the balance is there so that you're not, he's working or out with friends or doing his hobbies and you're at home sitting here waiting for dinner and he's not there. See that? Bookends. All right. All right, Lily. Yeah, you just got to be able to say that stuff when it happens. I know, sometimes in the middle of things, it's hard to see things. But if you're keeping your eyes open and you're kind of aware of that, you will be able to conquer that. It won't be a problem. All right. So let us see. All right. I do select it random. Night Reader Tarot is helping me out. He is an excellent moderator. If you want to be bumped up in line or guaranteed a reading, don't forget you can always donate. It helps the channel. I can get new decks for you guys to see. Okay, what does my ex Aquarius feel for me, Sagittarius, at the moment? I'm not sure who this is for, but I'm sure Night Reader can put that in the bottom for me. But let's find out. What is your ex? The ex is an Aquarius. You're a Sagittarius. What is my ex feeling for me? Let's do, oh, right here in front of my face. I want to do Druid Craft. Let's do Druid Craft. One day I'm just going to freak you guys out and I'm going to use one deck the whole time instead of keep flipping it up. You're going to be like, what? Okay, so let's see. What does my ex feel? Okay, I'm not sure what your first name is though, so I'm not purposely not saying your name, just so you know. Okay, want to see what Aquarius is feeling for Sagittarius at the moment. Let me focus. All right. All right. Okay, I was just checking. All righty. Sorry for the delay. All right, so what does my ex Aquarius feel for me at the moment? So let us see. Let us just see. I need a big table. I have this little tiny table. All right, so all right, I can see that you guys are sorry. You got this is the Tower, big change in a chapter, new chapter. I would assume just off the bat that that's probably where, you know, there's been a change. I mean, the divorce, the breakup, whatever that looks like. So obviously that has kind of started off on a new chapter. This is very interesting. We have the Two of Wands, and then right after it, we have the Three of Wands. The Two of Wands is about starting off on a journey, looking within. Now, this card uses this weird little chalk man because that's supposed to represent your inner self, your inner thoughts, your inner child. I mean, your personal world. Here at the Three of Wands, this is more saying, I'm ready to go out and start my journey. He's looking out into the field there, trying to say, okay, where am I going to go? So in other words, the change, kind of done some soul searching, perhaps, some inner work, and then ready to kind of move on into the journey, I mean. And then here we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she is a queen. She has all the wonderful attributes you would assign to a queen, such as stability, you know, power, all those great things. But the Queen of Swords is also known for having a very sharp tongue, for almost, you know, being not just blunt, but almost just, you know, speaks her mind, is very blunt, doesn't mind if it's a, you know, sharp tongue kind of thing. So what I'm thinking, I'm wondering if that your ex, the Aquarius, is planning in their mind. They've decided on a new path, on a new journey, what's going to happen after the breakup, feeling ready to kind of do that. Now, whether that means get out there and date or just by, you know, who knows, just get into the other room, who knows. Whatever that journey is, I think he's afraid to tell you about it. You know, gender on the cards, just ignored. Even though she's a queen and it's a female, you know, it doesn't mean it's a girl. This is just a personality type. So I think that Aquarius is worried about telling you because of what you'll say. So I think that your ex has been doing a lot of self-reflection, a lot of inner work, and is about to be ready to start moving forward now as a single person and figure out what life is about, and might be afraid to talk to you. I think that's what that one is saying. So to move that along, if you want to be speaking, perhaps, spending a little extra time being, in a compassionate conversation type of thing would go a long way. I'm not sure if you are, divorced, married, or just a breakup or friendship, but it looks like something afraid to tell you about because of how you might react. Okay, so the next one. Sinead would like to know, will I move houses this year? So let's see. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Weird little side note. This deck smells weird. If any of you have this, and Night Reader, I know you do. Did you notice it smells weird? It smells kind of like plastic or something weird. And trust me, it's beautiful. I don't care if it smells. But it smells almost like when you open a new plastic package of toys or something plastic. Anyway, weird. All right, we're moving to a new house this year. All right, we want to see lots of pentacles. That's what we want. We want to see lots of pentacles. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. Okay. Move to the new house. Let's find out. Got the Eight of Swords, the Chariot. That's great. Okay, Chariot. We got the King of Wands, and we've got the Two of Cups. I would say yes, indeed, you will. Now, I said pentacles, 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 and as you notice, there are no pentacles. Pentacles aren't the only thing. That's just the real obvious suit to be about a home. Okay, so I'm saying yes, just right off the bat, and I'll tell you why. The Chariot. This is moving quickly and driving in the same direction with all the forces that need to go. That is moving. That is fast movement. And down here, we have the Two of Cups. Harmony, love, coming together. That's what's going to happen when you're in your new house, right? So I'm seeing this happening, and you're happily moving forward quickly. And the result is the Two of Cups. So what about these guys? All right, well, let's see what else is going on. The Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is kind of being trapped by your own thoughts, conflicting ideas. I can tell, obviously, you asked the question, so clearly it's on your mind. But that's what this card is saying. I think you are really upset, or I don't know if upset's the right word, but you've got all these things that you're worried are going to happen to you, right? Look at her. She's blindfolded. These crows are just pulling everything. But look at her in the mirror. That's what she sees in the mirror, but look at her for real. See? So what I'm thinking, again, is that you are kind of trapped. You're afraid. And, of course, it's a big deal. There's a lot of things to do. So that makes sense. So that's not unusual. But that, I think, is you have to kind of put that to bed. Because you are going to drive, you're going to go, you're going to move fast because you're on the Chariot, right? All right, now here we have the King of Wands. He is in between the two that I just pointed out before were so great. Guess what he is? The King of Wands. He is like the CEO of his own company. He is the company because he's got it all. He is he's good with people. He's good with money. He knows how to solve problems. Everybody likes him. He's risen to the top. Look he's got the lion in the background. Even the lion's like, hey man, we're good. So this to me shows, these three in particular are showing me that this looks really promising for you. This here is, you're afraid of what's going to happen. You're worried that if you get there, it's going to blow up in your face. It's not going to work. You're going to be upset. You're worried about those things, which again, those are important things, everything you have to take into consideration. But what I'm seeing is that's just a mirage. Those things that you're worried about, they're a mirage. They're not something that's going to come to fruition. And I'm seeing great things here. You can be the CEO of your own company, and your own company is Sinead XO. So, that's who you are. Okay, well, good luck. make sure you look into all the details. I mean, of course, I'm not telling you anything you probably don't already know, but don't make a decision based on a tarot card reading. Always look into everything and, before you make a decision. Okay, so it looks like we have a donation. Let me see here. I'm going to scroll down. Give me 1 second here to reorganize. All right. Oops, I just went to the bottom and it scrolled right back. Fairy Wren Whispers, hello. I'm so glad you're here. Ronnie, Kiki, Jazz, hi everybody. Anastasia, I'm looking through, obviously. Let me see now. I am not seeing your name. It's for Judy. And I'm not seeing your question, Judy. Oh, here it is. It's in your donation. I am so sorry. Okay, so let me get that off of there. And the question from Judy, I'm not going to be able to type it up there, but Judy has not seen her outdoor cat for some time. And I want to know, is he staying with someone else? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's do the Wizard's Tarot because we need a little magic to bring your kitty home. We need a little magic to bring Kitty home. All right, your outdoor cat for some time. That's rough. Okay, is somebody else taking care of him because you haven't seen your outdoor cat? Let's get some good news. I want some good news for the kitty. Okay. All right, let's find out. Let's see what we can find out. I'm a huge, huge animal lover. I have 2 cats of my own. They are indoor though, so so they haven't been out there to run away. Oh boy, the first one I'm turning over is the 6 of Cups. That's helping. That is, look at, they're working together. They're passing the cup to each other. The 6 of Cups is also a nostalgia type of card. Happiness. The first card's looking good. The first card looks really good. King of Cups, emotions. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got 2 kings here. We got 2 kings. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Hard work, attention to details. Based on this, I am thinking that, yes, I think your outdoor kitty is doing fine. I think there are a couple people actually taking care of him. I think he's got more than one place. Actually, I'm seeing that there are at least 2 more is what I'm seeing. And both of those places, I think it's a strong, stable environment, meaning they love animals too. So they are helping, they are taking care of. It's not just like he's hanging out at a dumpster at Domino's Pizza. I think he actually has families that he visits, This card, the one I got super excited about here in the beginning, again, nostalgia. Well, I'm sure your cat has, thoughts of you and being with you, but just as he is attached to you and likes to come to your home, he's an outdoor cat. So I'm sure he also goes to other people. If it was a dating situation, I'd be like, hey man, what are you doing? But that's what they need to do. They're outdoor cats. And I think there are at least 2 people, other families or homes that he visits, that he is getting food with. That is what I'm seeing here. This one that came up first. Happiness, kindness. Look at that. Look at that. Your kitty's being taken care of. We have the 2 kings here. That's where I'm thinking there's 2. And then here we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is hard work. Paying attention to details. Details. Feeding. Is there a warm place? Is there shelter? Again, I'm really strongly feeling that, yes, I think your outdoor kitty is being taken care of. I think there are a couple families, and I think that, let me pull an end card game. I want to see end game card to see if Kitty will come back to you. For this, I pull the bottom of the deck, and I'm checking it out. It's sort of like a sum up end game card. Strength. Okay. So that means that, strength is kind of taming the beast. If you see, she's got what's a dragon, and she's taming the beast. She's not up there with, a sword and cannons and everything. She's taming the beast. She's kind. She's making sure that, come here, kitty, come here. See, I think Kitty will be back. I think Kitty will be back. I wonder, I'm sure you've tried all these things, so I don't mean to insult you, but obviously food and all that. But do you, I know he's an outdoor cat, so you probably don't, but a litter box or something with their scent on it, his scent on it. Maybe getting that outside too. But I see real strongly here at the end game card that you need to have that kind of calm, mature, welcoming patience, and Kitty will be back. We'll be back. Oh, well, I hope to hear good news. I want you to make sure and come tell me. Now I'm going to be upset. Really, seriously. Okay, so let's see what's next. All right, so I was back up here. Let me get back. Oh, hi, honey. My dog is whining at me. I think she needs to go out, but she's going to have to wait. All right, I got you, Carrie. I just got to get back to where I am. Lily, I just read yours. Aquarius, Sagittarius. And Sinead, I got yours. Here we go. All right. Magic Intuition asks, is SK currently talking to another girl romantically? So let's see. I'm going to use the deck that I can never say the name of, the Pre-Raphaelite. Oh my God, did I just say it right? Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, so is SK currently talking to another girl romantically? Let us find out. Let's see, what is SK doing? SK, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so let's find out if SK is talking to anybody currently romantically. Oh, we've got the Knight of Cups, first one. That's with the real love, great Don Juan, kind of guy coming in. Like, this is like Johnny Depp running in. Hey, he's got it all. All right, so is he talking to another girl romantically? I am not right off the bat seeing anything that says, that there is some kind of person. I don't see that. But what I do see, which makes me wonder what might be going on, which we're going to find out, but I see walking away. Not walking away meaning breaking up necessarily, but this guy has got all these cups and kind of wandering off here. See what I'm saying? So let's find out. Let's hold that first. That thought, for a minute. Because here we have the Knight of Cups. Like I said, he is just the one who's just, this wonderful person who just wants to come in and sweep people off their feet. He's stable. He's got it all. He's like the perfect, partner, perfect boyfriend, the husband type of guy. Here, next to him, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who's kind of holding on a little too tightly. And then next to him, we've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, he is a new message. He is new information. He's ready to get moving. He is also very chameleon-like. He's like a spy. He goes in and looks around. So what I'm seeing, Magic Intuition, I do think there might be something else going on. I don't see this, the thief running away with the swords. I don't see anything like that. But I do see this guy, he's like a spy. He's a chameleon. He changes. And this walking away from what you've got, again, doesn't mean a breakup, but it just means distracted somewhere. This might be him, the, Mr. Johnny Depp dude coming in. And this, I don't know, but it could be. Sometimes it represents being stingy. Sometimes it represents holding on too tight, not knowing, when to let go. So I'm not going to pretend to know what your relationship is like. But what I'm getting from the cards is I'm wondering if there's something that he's kind of waiting for you to do that he feels you're holding on to. Now, are you holding on to emotions? He's asking you to move in, but you won't. Is there something like that? You're holding back. You're not wanting to let go of. You're not, maybe he's not feeling like he's getting enough from you, which is what leads him to kind of go out and be a chameleon. I feel like it's a flirty thing. I don't feel like it's this huge, new romance, or I feel like it's a flirty thing. So I don't know. I mean, have you guys been fighting a lot lately? Have you not gotten on the same page about some things? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. All right. Well, I hope that works out. I would see if, you're on the same page about everything, or if there's something that in his mind feels like you're holding back or not providing. I mean, not like you're a, Walmart and you got to give him his receipt and his change, that you're not giving him everything, but you know what I mean? Okay, so let's go on and see what we have next. Okay, so, alrighty. Ronnie Subliminals asks, any messages from spirits regarding new love? I'm feeling impatient. Well, let's find out. That is a hard situation when you're kind of waiting, and I'm the most impatient person. Well, I don't know about the most, but I'm impatient myself. So let's see. I don't want to use the Raphaelette again, but I am going to use the Druidcraft. If I can get it out of this box. There we go. Okay, we're going to use the Druidcraft, and we're going to see if there are any numeric messages from Spirit regarding new love for Ronnie. New love. New love. Okay, let's see. My dog walked away. I feel bad now, but what are you going to do? And quite frankly, I'm not the only one in the house. I'm just mom, so everybody comes to me for everything. Messages from Spirit, yeah, they're coming in. High Priestess, first card. All right, about love. Okay. Well, I can tell that, this is all, you're tired of waiting. Clearly, you asked the question. That's why I know that, of course. However, the High Priestess can sometimes indicate mystery. But it also indicates it's intuition and things, being confident and relaxed because you know that things go in cycles. There's always a moon in there, and the moon goes in cycles, full moon, half moon, and it goes but it always comes back around, full moon again. So it's knowing that. It's like that calm knowing. So next to that is the Queen of Pentacles. A queen is a queen, like I said earlier. So all the queens are, strong, and they have that stability. Queens are usually responsible. Well, not responsible, but they are the ones who deal with kind of like the friendships, the people. This particular queen is an excellent planner. She loves to plan. She has great ideas. She just doesn't want to follow through on them. She just likes to, plan it and then somebody else can do it or whatever. Two of Swords, decision, caught between two ideas, not wanting to see other opportunities. But look at this. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here at the end. That is the 10 is in the last card in the suit, other than the court cards. 10 stands for completion, renewal, achievement, end of a cycle. Remember what I told you about the moon cycles? End of a cycle. So I do see something is coming. I'm wondering how you might be out there meeting people. The Queen of Pentacles is telling me that, you might need to readjust your plan. That you might need to readjust your plan because whatever you're doing is not resulting in the person that you're supposed to meet. So that's what I'm thinking here. I think that there is, you need to kind of readjust your plan. I don't know if you're online dating with the virus now. It's kind of like I'm sure, the hugely the way to go. But maybe you're on the wrong site. Maybe you need to change your profile. Maybe you need to ask your friend about that, cute sibling they have, or, maybe you just need to do something different. Bust out the envelope, bust out of the box. I mean, do something different. That's what this is, caught between two ideas. Perhaps whatever you're doing isn't working, and there you're going to think of a new idea. You're a little unsure. There's mystery there. But what the cards are saying is to get to this place where you've got the happiness, the home, the money, the dog, the kids, you got to change up your plan. There is a little mystery involved, but you need to stay confident and knowing that it's all going to be okay, knowing that you are going to meet somebody. So don't approach it in a frantic way like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Going in a calm sense of confidence and try something new. That's what this is saying. Try something new. But yes, it is coming. It is coming. Try something new. That's what that means. All right. I've got 100 billion things in my way. Okay. So let's see. I hope that works out. I'm assuming that, whatever you're doing now, you might even not have to change it completely, but just, mix it up a bit. All right. So let me check one thing. Scroll here. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have. Miriam, how does Mohammed feel about me? Let us find out. We are going to use the beautiful Anna Kay. Anna Kay is one of my all-time ride or die faves. As you notice, I use plenty of decks, but Anna Kay's got a special place for me. Or I have a special place for Anna Kay. I guess that's how to say it. All right, Miriam, how does Mohammed feel about you? Let's take a look. Okay. All right. Well, I think Mohammed was feeling like you were, I think things have changed, but I think you started off by feeling that you were somebody who needed help. Maybe you were perhaps coming off as a little too needy or maybe clingy or something like that, which was sort of not, really, really cool for Mohammed. Didn't like that very much. However, I think that has changed. And I think that's what this is saying. Something needs to change, or it just recently has changed. I'm getting the impression that, feeling like perhaps you were a little bit maybe clingy, maybe needy, or maybe that you'd be a lot of work. Sometimes that's a lot of giving, like he's going to have to just do so much. And I don't think he was cool with that. I don't think he was like, I don't know. But I think something has changed. I think it either has or it's going to, where he's kind of looking at you in a different light. The only thing that would have been perfect here would have been the Hanged Man. But this big change, it leads to temperance. Temperance, the balance, knowing that there's enough. Everything's calm. Everything's peaceful. We're crawling up this path here, up these stairs. We're leading off here. We're moving onward to something. Look at, and she's got these two scales of some sort, carrying water. In the flower, it's just the card for balance. For everything is enough, everything you need. So this is where you want to be. You want to be on the same page with him. You want to be an equal to him. You want to be, fulfilling the role that where he lacks, you gain, and where he gains, you. Do you know what I mean? You fill each other's yin and yang. I think he felt that was lopsided, or he was maybe worried it was lopsided. Or maybe he was just concerned it might be lopsided. So again, I'm not trying to assume anything about you, but the cards are saying that was an issue, but that's changing. And if it hasn't already, because ultimately your temperance, you see that? So I think that things are looking good. if this change has not happened already, perhaps that's what needs to happen for things to move to a different layer. I mean, because here, look, he was running away before. He was running away from that. So showing that you're a strong, confident person who, you know, would not be, you would be an equal is what I actually should say. Temperance, balance, equal. Equal. It's exactly what I think that's saying. You can do it. You can show him. He will see it because it's there. And you will show him. Okay, what have we got next? Alrighty. Now, let me see. All right. There we go. All right, son, please tell me about my future husband. All right, well, we got a lot of future husbands coming in lately, huh? We're going to see lots of people running through the streets saying, I've got to go find my future wife. I know it. I'm already married, so I'll go ask my husband what he thinks about my future husband. He would love that, huh? I won't do that. Every once in a while, I'll look over at him and go, hey, I kind of like you. Maybe I'll marry you. And he said, you're already dead. All right, so let's see. What is Sun Lehman? What is her future husband? Let's see what's going on with the future husband. Okay. Future husband. Okay. Alrighty. Let's find out. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to scroll down. Night Reader likes Light Seers and Anna Kay as equals. Anna Kay is the best. No, I won't do that. They're both good. I love the Light Seers that I just got. Oh my, I'm super excited about it. In fact, maybe I'll use that one next. We'll see what I feel like. All right, so about your future husband. What? You got the Magician right there. That's awesome. All right, your future husband. I think he's going to be kind of a soft-spoken, kind of reflective kind of guy. I think that he is going to be someone who's kind of comfortable in his own skin and kind of be a little bit of an introvert. I mean, I think that there's going to be a lot of, he's going to be a calm, kind of go with the flow kind of guy, but he's also going to be somebody who wants to really reflect and think on things when they happen. Here we have the Magician, where I was getting excited at first when I first flipped it over. The Magician is awesome. The Magician can create anything he wants. The Magician has all the suits. He's got cups, pentacles, wands, swords. He's got the infinity symbol. He can do anything. It's about manifesting what you put your mind to. And then look what's following it. Somebody who's clearly putting their mind to something, correct? Yeah. 6 of Wands. Look at that. That's a celebration of success. That's trotting through the townspeople on your horse saying, yay, we were successful. And then here we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, that's a hard worker. That is somebody who has a lot of work, has a lot on his plate, but he's able to successfully carry it. So summing it all up and putting them all together, I think your new husband, he's going to be able to get things done. He is going to have a lot of passion. That's what the wands are. That's the fire. Bella, come here. Come here. Anyway, sorry, let me get her. So I think the wands are saying a lot of fire. Bella, come here, please. Okay, here comes my husband. See, maybe I won't ask him about my future husband anymore because he's coming to save the day. She needs to go out. Okay, so we've got the fire. That's where I was, the fire. So that's action. So he's going to be somebody who takes action. Even though he likes to sit and reflect and be kind of solitary, that doesn't mean he's not going to take action. He's not going to do things. He will, and I think he's going to work hard and be successful at it. I do think he'll be a bit of an introverted type of person who takes his time making decisions. All right, so you have to let me know when you meet this guy, and hopefully he didn't bring his dog barking like I did. Sorry about that, guys. Bella was not liking that. All right. So let me see. Now let me see. I got to go back up. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling to see. I want to check in with the chat. Oh, Fairy Wren, I probably missed you now. You said good night. I'm so sorry. Okay. Ms. Wheats, there's happier. Oh, I'm thinking he's coming back for sure. I think so. Your kitty is coming back. All right. Next question is going to be Jazz. Jazz would like to know, do Brian and I have potential together? Let's see. Let me get rid of this one. Excuse me. Oh, let's use our light seers. What? I wasn't even thinking. I saw the back of it and almost said, well, what's that card? I don't remember. Because it's brand new. My brand new, beautiful, stinky Light Seers Tarot. Maybe the more I shuffle with it, it'll blow that stinky smell away. All right, do Brian and Jazz have potential together? We want to know. Okay. Do Brian and I have potential? We want to know. All right. So, all right. The Magician, again, in the first spot. Oops. And the Fool, a new beginning. I'm saying yes. I'm going to say yes. We've got the Magician, as I was just describing. That's creating something, manifesting something. Obviously, having a relationship is something to manifest. And the Magician can do anything with any of the suits. And the Cups is the emotions and the love. And I think that is coming through real clear there. The 20 Judgment is kind of like the resurrection card. It's like being brought up like, oh, everything is good. Everything is coming together. I'm thinking that you are creating something here, a relationship, and it's just going to feel like this was meant to be. This is something that I've been waiting for. And where have you been all my life? Like that kind of a thing. That's where I'm getting there. 2 of Pentacles. I have a feeling, though, that that's going to cause a little bit of juggling, settling in. Now, I don't know if you and Brian are currently dating, if this is just a crush of yours, or perhaps a friend that you're trying to turn into something different. But I feel like right here, the 2 of Pentacles is saying that, there's going to be a little bit of juggling, a little bit of a balancing act that needs to happen to, bring things forward. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like, juggling, bags of poop. We're talking about juggling 2 things and balance, finding the correct balance for things. That's what 2s stand for. 2s are almost always for balance, for choices, duality, partnership. And then right next to it, we have the Fool, the ultimate new beginning. The ultimate new beginning. Look at, she's going to fall backwards right into that pool there. And oh my goodness, is she holding a crystal? She is. She's holding a piece of amethyst. Oh my goodness. Well, that's even more awesome then. So I am thinking, yes, you do. I think it's really clear. I think that here, you're going to feel like, wow, this is what I've been meaning to do. But I think, just a heads up, there's going to be some balancing that needs to happen to take the whole leap into the new relationship. Okay. All right. Well, we've got time for one more. We're ending near our hour. I am going to be here every Wednesday. I do a one night a week. I do an evening edition of the show, but I do tarot at 12 every day. Let's see. I'm going to grab a question here. All right. Gemini baby would like to know what's going to happen when I meet Javante in person. We just became friends. All right. So now I'm wondering, are you trying to perhaps, let's do wizards. I'll do wizards. Perhaps create a romantic relationship. Are you just hoping to become like best friends and have like support and friendship and that kind of a thing? Let's see what the cards say, and we'll see if I can get you an answer or at least some insight, right? All right. Okay. So let's see. All right. What's going to happen when you meet Javante? Javante in person, we just became friends. All right. So is the friendship going to continue? Is it going to grow into something else? Let's find out. Oh boy. I like it. All right. The Empress. Why is it always crooked? The Empress. That's when I was just saying that when I was shuffling, and I'm like, is it going to grow into something? And I said, that's what this card means. It's going to grow into something. The friendship is going to grow into something. Now, as I said, I'm not sure if it's a romantic that you're looking for or just a friendship, but it's growing. It is growing into something. While I said I don't know if it's romantic right now, I don't have any romantic cards that stand out to me as that. But that doesn't mean it couldn't mean that. So, but I'm just not seeing like love jumping out at me. So something growing, something nurturing, something. The Nine of Wands, being protective over what you've done, growth. This is the suit of growth and effort. The things that you've done to grow your friendship. I think you're both going to feel, protective of that. You're going to want to make sure. You need to, stay away from people who aren't necessarily going to be good facilitators for a friendship. Hey, Tarot Magician, how are you? I just glanced over and I saw you. Let's see. Georgia Peach, hello. LP, Tabitha, good to see you. Okay, so I think that you need to be, I don't want to say be guarded, but you need to watch out for those that might try to interfere. And by that, I don't mean you have to watch, for dark shadows lurking behind the building and they're going to, it's not like that. It's not like people are going to be, I don't get that at all. And the reason I say that I don't get that at all is because here right next to it, we have the Hierophant, which I think I'm saying wrong. But this is about, it's about ritual. It's about tradition. But it's also about keeping everyone at it settled and okay. Imagine now. Normally, this is like kind of like a religious card depiction, and this is like the leader of the flock. Like these are the flock. In this case, in this card, it is a student and a teacher, wizard, Harry Potter-ish, huh? But again, what the card represents is keeping everybody together, harnessing that energy. Teaching new things. So I'm thinking that you're going to hit it off when you meet. I think you're going to be really wanting to grow that relationship. I think there are other factors that are going to make you feel like, you got to head them off to make sure that they don't interfere. Not necessarily other people. It could be, but not necessarily. It just means be watchful. It doesn't mean be worried. It just means be watchful. So, that you guys are on the same page, that you don't have somebody else gossiping about nonsense, making you not believe this person. You know what I'm saying? And then here, ultimately, though, this card shows me that you will have that together, regardless of whatever this is. I believe that this will be a really great friendship. I don't see anything that says that it won't. And if this is something romantic that you're trying to blossom into, the same applies. I don't feel like, ooh, let's run out and get married card, but the same applies because you know what? Married people are also best friends. So same applies. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm excited for you. You're going to be meeting somebody, new friends, or you can never have enough new friends. You can never have enough friends unless you don't have time or money for friends. I want to thank you all for coming. I really enjoyed this. It's nice to kind of shake it up and do it at night. Please come back next Wednesday if the evenings are best for you. I'm here every Wednesday at 7:30 Central. And I do my daily show, Tarot at 12, at 12 o'clock Central Time. Important though, I will not be there tomorrow. I have a prior arrangement that I have to be out of my house for 3 hours. So won't be doing the show tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday. Anyway, you all have a great night, and thanks so much for letting me read for you.